G'day there. Welcome to another episode of Plein Air Painting with Richard Musgrave-Evans. Today we're in the Blue Mountains, New South Wales, Australia. This should be a bit of fun. Okay, g'day there. I'm Richard Musgrave-Evans and today I'm in the Blue Mountains in New South Wales. Great new subject, haven't painted this one for a long time, so pretty excited to get into it. As usual, I've just blocked in the darks just to compose the picture. Today again I'm painting on white canvas that I've clear primed with a raw sienna wash. Anyway, as usual, let's get into the biggest differences. Right, what I will do is keep on going with some of these shadow tones first, because I usually like to put the shadows in first. Particularly on a painting which is all about distance, and this painting is all about near to far. So it's good to get all those tones in, established. Now I notice there's a middle headland jutting out here, which is somewhere in between these tones, so I'll just mix up something, see what I can get here. A little bit of something in the works there we don't want. Bit of that. Okay, what do we got? Now, let's have a look. Yeah, that's somewhere near a mid-tone. Get that off. Maybe just a bit more of a red in it. Stick it in like so. Okay, a bit more of it here too. Right. Now I've got the deeper tones here, they're all the shadow tones at the moment, I'll lighten them up later. Okay, so now I need this area here. Right, so we need a lot more white and blue, obviously. Bit of red thrown in just to warm it up a bit. Let's throw a bit more of the magenta red tone in there. Now that needs more than that. Even more, believe it or not. We'll get there. It's very windy today too, by the way. I'm going to go with most of it's coming over the tops in gusts. So it'll go as quiet as anything, and then all of a sudden, bang, the wind will just go insane for a while. Now this is placed on the tone I want. Just bring it right down to there. It's receding as it goes back that range, so I'll lighten the tone and cool it off a little bit with a lighter blue and less red in the mix. Even lighter than that. I want to see the jump between this headland and that one. Like so. Tail it off a little bit more on the bottom. You seem to get more of that kind of mist in the bottom of the mountains there. Stronger up here. Alright, and we'll just stand back for a minute to make sure I'm getting my levels right. Now, more white and the lightest blue of all. There we go there. Go for a smaller brush. There's too many dark tones on that one. Smaller brush, I mean a smaller palette knife. Pick up a beautiful light tone. Cobalt blue and white. Get rid of that magenta that's coming through. Alright, I'll stand back and check that out. Not too bad. Now the first thing I'll get into now, straight up, getting that sky in. Quite a grey horizon, quite a light tone. A bit of a warm grey, so I've put a bit of yellow ochre in the grey to warm it up a little. There is a blue in it. Sometimes they're really hard to judge, those distant ones. Then you have on the side, sometimes it's easier to see the difference. Okay, add more yellow ochre. Getting rid of that undertone. Okay, now a bit more white and have a bit of a blue mix over here. Yep. Blue, white, bit of yellow ochre to make it a bit of a slight green blue on the lower part of the sky. There's that gust of wind. That is huge. Throwing a bit of dust around too. It's supposed to come in really strong later on. More yellow ochre in all that mix, so I'm putting it in now before I go any further, just adjusting the tone a bit. Blend, blend, blend. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to be there. Getting there. Just wiping the knife clean every time I pull it down. So. Stand back for a minute. ever so slightly, taking the edge off. I don't want too much of a ridge in the paint in the distance. It's good to have thick paint up close. You don't want it too thick in the distance. Keep it thinner, gives the illusion of receding back. Get more of these puffy clouds, bit of yellow ochre thrown in. That wind's coming up. Mixing a bit of a blue in there, blue grey. Painting some of the shadow tones of the clouds. Okay, now, more clarity of colour as we go up. Okay, here we go. Now, got more blue and more white. Let's have a look. Yeah, coming along. More blue in the mix. Bit more red as it goes right to the top. Heck, that's windy. Okay, now biggest difference is put some of this out of the way off to the side here. Okay, I'll mix up a little bit of foliage tone. Testing it a bit, right. Very lightly touching so the shadows are coming through. Very, very lightly touched. Okay. Good colour there. I'll just leave that to the one side for now and mix up a more receded colour for the distance. So I've keyed back with a bit of magenta and pale sky blue I've thrown in. And that is not the correct colour. I'll keep going. What we got here? Just pile that there for a minute. Go for a smaller knife. Move that out of the way. There'll be a lot more blue in the mix. It is the Blue Mountains after all. Just as you go. A bit more of that in there. It's all about subtle tonal changes when you're painting near to far like this. It's all about the subtlety of the colour and the tone. We've gone into shadow at the moment. Seed it up as we go. Lighter tones. Now the fun part's going to be to bang the warm orange cliff colours. There we go now. All those cliffy colours. That'll be fun for them. Before I do, I'll just bang a bit more of this foliage in over here. This head layer. Just adjusting it subtly again. And only lightly touching. Right. I've just left the foreground at the moment as the raw sienna canvas because I work in the order of visual importance, and at the moment that one's still a lot like the subject. But we need to put the headland, we still need to put the warm tones in the headlands now. So let's move a bit of paint out of the way so we can use some warmer tones instead of all these cool ones. Okay. An orange, a magenta over there. Just mixed up a bit of a magenta patch, a bit of a cad patch, cad orange. Pull them together a little, tease them off. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, just realised I need a bit of cad yellow, so I'm throwing that in. That's all going into shadow at the moment. Right. So that's going into shadow. I'll work on some of the stuff that's a little bit further away. To mix up a grey brown, so mix up that. Crazy. It's crazy. Let's lighten off a bit. Too green, of course, so warm her up. Yeah, nearly there. Just a bit more red in that tone. Now this is just some of those orange cliff face rocks. What they've got is they've got really clean orange parts, but they've also got a kind of dusty mauve browns, and I'm putting dusty mauve browns in as well. I've got a combination of both. That gives it the feeling of realism more effectively. Putting both in. A few of them here. Flies, let the wind calm down a bit. Establish the edge. Establish the edge of this one better. Let that shadow cast down in there. Okay. Now the light is coming back on the cliff, so I can work with that again with more direct light. Once again, just feel the light in. A real keynote on the end, a real bright one there, so I'll bung that in. Take some of that one off. Lightly pull in some of these little beauties that are on the other side there. Very lightly put them in. There's a lot of horizontal lines in these rock formations, so the palette knife is actually very good for that. Take a bit of paint off with the knife. Am I out of gut? Not in the way, good. Okay. Lighten her off till the recession goes back. More white and key it off a bit. Some beautiful, beautiful colours out there. They're miles away. They look fantastic. No, it'll stand back. Okay, now, always working in the order of visual importance, which means the things that need the most work to finish the painting get the attention next. Back into some of these headlands here, putting a bit of a light source back on. Just lightly touching. More of that beautiful yellow ochre to warm her up a bit. Even more. Now, maybe throw a bit of orange in the mix. I want it to be a little bit lighter and warmer here. What I will do is just scrape a bit, take some of the paint off into those beautiful shadows. Scrape like so, you can get some shadows. Because I've already put the shadow tone in underneath, so when I take the paint off, it comes back into that. Pattern there. Up a patch of light green over here, Viridian green and white, very light tone, a lot of white in it. Right. Clear an area. Right now I want some of that straight yellow ochre, some of that Viridian green and white, half mix the little buggers together. That can be some of the really bright foreground foliage just here. Very lightly touching again. Oh, there's that wind coming in. Okay, we got half mix some highlights in. Very lightly touching. Okay, more white into that greyish sort of mix. There's a really nice tall branches just popping their head up here, so in they go. Using some of the greys that I've already got. Oh, that wind, yeah, she's coming up. I'll just stand back for a minute. clearing the palette a little. Missing a few of those foreground shadows that are there, just lying on the grassy paddocks in front of me. A little bit more lighter tones on some of these. Clean off these knives. Just do a little bit of a smear here. Pull the paint through a little, just soften a few edges, etc. Remove that white. I'm going to have to put some fresh white down because I need some clean stuff. I just use the tubes today instead of the tins. I'm at the moment currently setting up an online shop, so what I'm going to do is, soon any of these paintings, if you like them, you just go to the link from the YouTube or Instagram and you can check out the shop and buy online via PayPal and whatever, so stay tuned, that'll be soon. Just pull through, just to soften, yeah. What's going on is sometimes the palette knife can get a little bit harsh. So every now and then it's good to just pull the knife through and wipe it clean. Just taking bits of paint off here to get those shadows on that middle ground hill popping. Soften it a little. Let's go for a bit more paper. Pulling the paint down there so I've got that clean edge. Pick up some really bright white with cad orange, cad yellow and orange. A few fine verticals, the little foreground trees have got a nice little highlight on them, so just put some of that in. This was a knife on edge. Sometimes take the paint off too to make the lines thinner. These little foreground marks can really make the illusion of detail, like really make the painting a lot more finished. Like that, take most of that off. Clean knife, I'm just going to pull through here to soften it a bit. Pull back to the paint, hopefully there's a bit of blue distant paint there. There we go. Clear up the horizon a bit. Okay, so let's mix up a bit more of that kind of distant rocky headland colour. Brightening it up a little bit. Bit of white and orange. Lightly touching here and there. Bring out the variety. There's a highlight up here and there. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, a little bit of that off. And that edge up here. So taking some paint off there. Creating these sorry, vertical shadows here. Coming down like so with that clean edge. Going to actually need more paint for that to do down the bottom here. We've got some nice highlights down here, lightly touching. Just a nice little crop here. Yeah. So, okay, now mix up a bit more of that foliage colour, the middle ground foliage colour. because I seem to have lost that in amongst all this mix. Who knows where that's gone. Kind of good. Let's do a bit more of that down here. It's all about feeling what feels right. Slightly pull through there to soften the distance. Also take that colour that I didn't mean to put on there. Knife clean for this job. Let's pull it. Right, stand back again. Okay, let's go a little crazy with just a few stinging highlights here. I can see that there's hang on. Getting there. Now, let's lighten this off. Break it up a bit. Hang on. A cleaner patch just here. And that's just because my eye was getting led there like a keynote, so I just accented it a little more. Same time, these nice little afternoon shadows are kicking in there, so take some of that paint off. Really makes it. Just pulling the paint off with the palette knife, that's the beauty of the knife. Stick it on there, pushing it back, and that undertone blue is coming through. There's a lot of parallel lines in the rock, so you can go like that. Get those lines. Really fine lines they are, like that. Actually, that really puts the detail in. Really puts the detail in and makes it look like the rock formations you get here in the Blue Mountains. Do a tiny bit of it here too. I don't want to get too carried away because sometimes you can overdo a good thing. Okay. Just want to give a bit more of an accent to put a bit more sting in the painting. So, I need a bit of a clean colour like white again. Got to keep the colours clean for the accents. Actually pull that old yellow off, rub it to the side here. clean knife, remember? I talked about having a clean knife, now look what I've done to the sky. That's alright, I'll just pull it back down. There you go. Back in the game. I'm taking paint off there. Rubbing paint here. Okay. Taking paint off to give the illusion of a shadow there that's creeping along. Let's get one of these. Not quite what I wanted then. Now again. Here comes that wind. Yeah. I was just putting a few accents then and playing a few things down, playing a few things up, so it really pulls your eye in, adds a bit of spin. Okay, so that's about it. Pretty much all there. So what I'll do is usually I'll get the camera off, we'll have a close-up, no worries. Okay, so hang on, here we are. There's your distance. All the mountains. Pretty nice stuff. Pan out again now. Here's the painting. Right, so we'll just come in and you'll see some of the stings and accents, those beautiful bright colours against the blues. And then I've got the foreground really stinged up, and that's to really bring the foreground close, because this painting is all about near to far. So you want that foreground to really pop out. You get these beautiful colours in the Blue Mountains, where you've got the blue of the hills, but these orangey brown, flat, lateral, rocky outcrops or drop-offs, like plateaus I guess. It's a bit hard to see in this light, but you can get the basic overall idea. There's all your colours, and see how I've got the lateral lines that I was talking about by pulling the paint off with the palette knife. Give the lines that these rocks have. Hang on, I'll get out of the way of all these ropes and things. We'll walk over here. You'll see that they've got those lines through the rocks. Actually a very beautiful place. That middle ground headland's gone into shadow now, so that's a different look than I had. But it's constantly changing because of all the cloud cover. Anyway, well there you go, there it is. Okay, no worries, signing off.